Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention,
Gabby has no medical knowledge, so don't take her advice.
Tristan has medical knowledge, but will be playing a magician and has no magical knowledge.
Nat is not a drug addict and does not know much about drugs.
Creed doesn't actually have a mustache.
deep in the buckle of the Bible Belt lies a small city perfectly equipped for virtuous Christian people to lay into their vices. Temptation, Oklahoma started out as a bit of a joke. After all, it was one casino in the middle of what some folks determined to be a desolate wasteland in the Panhandle. However, after its apparent overnight success, the one casino turned into two, then three, then a whole town based around tempting wayward sinners. Forgive me, how silly of me. You already know all this, of course, but then again, you also know the importance of laying the groundwork for a good story, so I'm sure you'll forgive my verbosity. Four such wandering strangers are just gaining their footing in temptation before they truly discover the darkness beneath the glittering lights. I just love the beginning of a story, don't you? Welcome to our World of Darkness podcast. So, really quickly, I would like for us to talk a little bit about World of Darkness before we get into the story and have you guys introduce yourself and your character just really briefly, and then we'll do the more like descriptive introduction as we come upon you in the beginning of the game. So, I'm Jessica. I'm running the game. World of Darkness calls it the Storyteller. But it's a contemporary kind of gothic supernatural setting. So it's very much modern day, just a little darker.
Kind of urban horror.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. World of Darkness.
Spooky. Since I've thrown tidbits in. So we've started all playing World of Darkness a long time ago altogether. More than a couple years now. It's an RPG similar to a lot of other popular ones, but I have noticed that a lot less people kind of know of it. So it's kind of nice to be able to open up World of Darkness to a wider audience, hopefully.
Yeah, and if they do, it's the vampire setting specifically, and we're just doing what's called an awakening campaign, so they're all starting as humans.
I love awakening.
Yeah. So you're Nat, and who is your character?
Yes, I am Nat. Hi, I'm Nat, and I play Atlas Waller.
Go for it, Creed.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm Creed, and I play James Treader.
I am Tristan, and I play Quinten Quinn.
I'm Gabby, and I play Dorothy Martin.
Fantastic. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So, as I said in the intro, this takes place in a town in Oklahoma called Temptation. It's a gambling town, very glitzy, not quite as big as like Las Vegas or some of those bigger ones. It boasts a more modest accommodation than Las Vegas, but it is Midwest. So it's still growing quite a bit and very rapidly. And we're going to start with James at the tables of the casino, actually. So how do you feel about blackjack?
It's my choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're at a blackjack table. There is one other person at the table, and then the dealer. And she's wearing a little name tag that says Nora. She is fairly short. She has a warm, round face and brown, very knowledgeable eyes. As people walk by, they tend to like give her a nod and a smile or a wink or a wave. Like she's clearly very well known and very well liked. pretty bubbly. So how is he doing at the table?
Jack shit. He's had a streak of bad luck at this table as well as every other table he sat at today. Yeah, he's not looking too hot, but he's hoping that the next one's going to be it.
Tell me how he looks as she's like throwing his cards down, basically. How does he look?
Well, first off, he's got sort of a disappointed, not upset, but disappointed look on his face. His brows are a little furrowed, and his mustache almost hides the straight line of his mouth. Yep, I have a great mustache.
Of course you have a mustache.
I have a great mustache, like I do in real life. But his mouth has turned into somewhat of a thin line as he's kind of focused on his hands and the cards being dealt. And he looks like a wannabe cowboy, classic pearl snap button up, blue jeans, nice boots on. He's got, very nice clothes, a very nice watch on his wrist, and he looks very well kept.
So as you go to the next hand, the other gentleman sitting at your table decides to take his winnings and leave. So it's just you and Nora. You all right there?
Yeah. Hopefully with this guy gone, I can get some of his luck,
Is that how luck works, sir?
Boy, I hope so.
Can you take someone's luck?
I'm still trying to figure that one out. But let's see if I can bribe a little bit of luck. And I'll toss her an extra chip.
Well, I don't like being in anyone's debt, so I just so happen to have a little something here for you. I can't go. I had to pick up someone's shift, but she passes you a ticket. It's a ticket to a magic show in Temptation for this evening. Some luck, I suppose, assuming it's a good show, that is.
That remains to be seen. Is he from around here?
No one's from Temptation.
Fair enough. Well,
I think he's been here a little less than a month.
okay. Well, if he's stuck around that long, he's got to be pretty good.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, Nora.
no problem. Do you stay at the table?
Now, with that, I'll step out and check to see what time it is.
Okay. You have, it's like 4:00. So the show's at 8. You have some time to kill.
All right. I'm going to head to probably my favorite place in Temptation, the dive bar.
Oh, Donnie's?
Yep. Donnie's.
Donnie's. Great. We're going to cut away from that. And we're going to now meet Gabby's character. There is a martial arts tournament going on at the arena. It's another like crowd drawer. There's a the area of 3 large casinos has like a block kind of in a semicircle around it of different theaters and entertainment venues and such. And one of those places is an arena that they do like fights, martial arts tournaments, and other athletic events, things like that. And what is she doing there?
She is currently standing on the sides of a fighting ring waiting for somebody to get a bloody nose because she's also the tournament medic as well as one of the coaches.
Yeah, so Dorothy does a lot. So what does she look like as she's watching these fights happen?
Like her physical appearance? She is 5'9". She's a bit of a taller gal. She has ginger, little bit of graying. She's like pushing 40. I'd say like a little over 40. I guess pushing 50 would be the right. She is waiting with eager anticipation, not because she wants somebody to get hurt, but she wants to help.
Aw, I love that. Okay, so there is 2 young men in a match right now. And as you watch, one of them kind of hurls the other one down and you hear a sickening kind of crack. And you know that he's dislocated his shoulder.
All right. I immediately run onto the match. I don't wait for the ref to call it or anything. And I, with my little kit, and I start doing my work.
Roll intelligence and medical. Give you some dice. Give you some dice.
Medical.
Listen to that.
This poor dude. I did not get any successes.
Oh, strong roll right out the gate.
First roll. Woo.
Okay, give me some flavor here. How are you approaching him and treating him?
I run up to him and I say, with my flashlight in my eyes, I'm checking his pupils. I say, "Sir, are you okay? Are you okay?"
Yeah, it's fine. I can probably deal with it myself. And he tries to he winces in pain.
Yeah, I immediately put him back down. I put him towards the mat to get him a flat surface. And is there blood?
No blood.
No blood. Okay. I start taking his joint and I start seeing how far I can move it up.
Not very far.
Not very far.
He's trying to be tough. He's definitely got some of that toxic masculinity going where he's stone facing and trying to be tough and grit his teeth, but a lot of the pain is leaking through his features.
Okay, sir, we're gonna slowly try to stand you up.
Ow, ow, ow. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Would you like something to bite on?
Nope.
That usually that helps me a little bit.
You bite things?
Oh, only when it hurts a lot.
You bite things when it hurts a lot? Mm-hmm. Is that normal? Should I should I bite my clothes?
No. Here. I get a little white rag and I place it gingerly into his mouth.
Oh, this is weird. This is really weird.
Whenever it starts hurting, just bite down. It'll be okay. Stand him up. It's okay. And then we slowly walk to the edge of the mat, and I sit him down in the chair immediately.
Okay, do it. I'm ready. Pop the fucker in.
All right. 1, 2.
It didn't work.
It's okay.
Did you give it another roll?
Oh, shit. All right. One success.
That'll do it. That'll do it, but it fucking sucks for him. So he grits his teeth again. His face is now turning this mottled, purplish red, and he's got a vein bulging in his forehead, this young man. So you do it again. You apply pressure. It pops back in. Sweat drenches both of your faces, and he's like, okay.
All right. I'm going to give you some ibuprofen, and I'm going to give you another pack of it, and in 4 hours, you're going to take it again. You're going to not fight anymore.
What?
You can't fight on that arm anymore. I'm so sorry,
It's
sir.
fine.
No, it's not. And I face the ref, and I do a little...
Okay. Thanks, I guess. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Dorothy. What's yours?
Clovis.
Clovis.
Yeah.
That's very unique. Where are you from, Clovis?
I'm from a lot of places.
Where did you come from?
My mother.
Oh, you're funny.
Mm-hmm. Listen, as thanks, I have this ticket. I guess.
Oh, you don't have to do that for me.
No. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna go sleep this off. Probably.
That's probably for the best. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Just enjoy with your husband.
Oh no, I'm here by myself. Thank you though.
Wife?
Oh no. I'm one of the coaches. I don't have time for that.
Right. Okay. Well, have fun at the magic show. Yeah.
So he gives me 1 ticket or 2 tickets?
He gives you one.
One ticket.
He just kind of stumbles out.
All right.
And where do you go after that? Do you stay?
Yeah, I stay because the tournament's going to run till probably right before the show.
Before the show.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. We're going to cut to one of the back alleys kind of near Donnie's. And Nat knows I'm talking about her character. So she perks up. On the street, you can kind of see as you walk. So as James is walking to Donnie's, you see a group of people who are definitely a little hard on their luck. They don't look quite like they're people who are dealing with homelessness because temptation would not abide such a thing. But they're pretty hard up. They're probably staying at the equivalent of the Motel 6. And there's just a couple of people out. So, tell us about Atlas as he sits on the curb there.
Alrighty, so Atlas, even though he's sitting, you can tell he's a pretty like long and lanky type fella. He's probably a little bit over 6 foot. He's pretty tall, but he's not necessarily significantly built at all. He doesn't look incredibly like weakly, but is definitely not like a gym guy. So Atlas, he's got kind of like longer, shaggier, dark brown hair. But yeah, so he's kind of sitting down with all these other folks who definitely match that description. And he's definitely smoking something that definitely does not smell that great. But yeah, definitely some bags under his eyes that are an easy read from a distance.
Okay. All right. Next to you, there is a young woman, mostly scantily clad, wearing a little like mini skirt and tube top. And she kind of just gestures her hand out for your lovely cigarette?
Sure.
Herbal cigarette. Wink.
Yeah. He'll offer it to her.
Okay. She takes it. She gives it a pull. And as she sees James come up, she kind of nudges you a little bit.
So following kind of the nudge, I'm going to look up at her and then follow her eye and look over at James.
Howdy.
Hi.
The girl just giggles through the smoke billowing from her mouth.
Y'all doing okay?
Woo!
Yeah. Do you know him or something?
I just like cowboys.
This again. I mean, go get him. I don't know if he'll like you, though.
No, that's all right. You can keep doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna go grab a drink on inside. So
Are you sure?
yeah, I think so.
Hey, Atlas. What? Atlas. What? Hey. If you get me his number, I have this ticket to this show and it comes with all the free drinks. Yeah, I thought that would get your attention. Okay. Do it. Get me his number. Hey, Atlas.
Fine.
Atlas. Hey. Get me his
Fine. If he thinks I'm coming on to him, he is not my type. All right. Okay.
Yes.
He's going to kind of stand up, take a sec to get his balance. Big old stretch. And then follow the fella on in.
She's going to just watch outside the window very obtrusively. So you enter Donnie's. Donnie's is the only location in Temptation that has not changed since all the casinos moved in. So Donnie's is like a rundown, homey, very down-to-earth, hole-in-the-wall type of bar. There is a man, you presume, Donnie, behind the bar kind of wiping it down because it's not like prime time for bar goers yet. There's just a few people in here like sipping on like an afternoon beer. Pretty chill place. Where's James?
Yeah, no, he's walking up to the bar and give me something stiff.
I would make a joke here, but you don't look like you're in the mood.
Yep.
He'll give you like a scotch.
Cool.
Atlas is going to sit like a stool away from Donnie, not necessarily saddling up to him. Not Donnie.
James?
James.
Uh-huh. What can I get you, sir?
Whatever he's having, I guess.
Hey, well, he asked for something stiff. Seems like you'd be a little more in the market for that than he would.
Yeah, I know the other places to get that, Donnie.
Not here, I would say, personally. It doesn't seem like super hygienic. No offense, everybody. Everyone just kind of groans. He gives you a scotch.
Definitely gonna like sniff, sip, and just play it off because he's not a scotch drinker.
I don't bite, you know.
Well, based on the conversation outside, I didn't necessarily think you had a very large bubble.
What's your name?
Atlas. You?
James.
James. Well, I'll bite the bullet. My friend out there wants your number. That's why I'm in here now.
I turn around.
She's at the window and she immediately ducks.
Yep. Can I decline?
It doesn't have to be your real phone number.
Fair enough. What if I just slide you a napkin?
Well, she's going to want to see the napkin. So just, I don't know, scribble some random numbers, dude. She won't know the difference. She'll just think you didn't pick up the phone.
1, 2,
Okay, maybe something a little bit more convincing.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'll write down a random ass number.
Okay, random ass number.
And I'll take it.
Okay.
So what brings you to these parts?
Long story.
Fair enough.
What about you?
Longer story.
I don't know about that.
Yep. I've been here way back when. Hasn't changed a lot.
Way back when?
Oh, yeah.
When way back when?
Donnie looks over and gives you a wink.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he did get something stiff.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of cowboy. Sorry, Donnie.
Neither am I, James.
I'm just joking.
God damn it.
Anyway, can I get you a drink that you will enjoy?
Vodka cran.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. You hear Donnie say behind the bar.
You heard him.
I'm not necessarily sharing my
I don't even know I have cranberry.
Hey, then just vodka, sir.
Can I just get you a rum and coke or something?
That
Hey.
works.
I'm the paying customer.
I don't think I have juice. It's the last damn time someone came in here asking for cranberry juice.
That's fair.
Slides something down the bar that smells sweet.
Yay. He's definitely going to sip on that a little bit more content.
It's actually pretty damn good.
Wonderful. You know, Donnie, for this not being your typical thing, I think it should be.
Thanks. I know what the fuck I'm doing around booze.
Well,
James.
I will not say another word.
James, I would say I know more about booze than you do about cards.
Okay there, friend.
Are you a gambler, James?
Yeah, not a very good one,
It doesn't sound like it.
you know.
Now, James, there's no need to be so honest with a stranger.
Can't help it. Who knows? Temptations have turned a lot of people around, so.
True.
So you're here to gamble? Did the casino bring you in?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well,
You see out the window, your friend, she's tapping and doing a thumbs up questioningly.
I'm going to look at her and look over back at James and be like,
Should
Yes!
the big thumbs up with a not convincing smile.
She's going to ignore that part.
I turn around and wave at her?
Yeah, that'll make her night. Do it.
All right. Yeah, I'll turn around and give her a little,
She pretends to swoon.
dear Lord.
She blows you a kiss.
All right, I catch it and slide it on in there.
And where?
My pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You know, I have no idea why she's into older guys. Her flirting doesn't necessarily, pass the generations.
Yeah, she's not the best at this kind of thing, but, then again, neither am I.
Yeah, well, most people around here aren't that picky.
Wonderful.
She motions you over.
Okay, I'm going to walk on back over to her.
Got it? Do you have it?
Yes. Hand her the napkin.
Oh my God. She stuffs it down in her bra. And she pulls out a ticket from her bra.
Where did you even get this ticket? What is this for?
Don't look a gift pony in the butt. And then she trots off in her 5-inch heels.
No promises he calls back.
Mm.
Okay, whatever. Look down at the ticket. What is the title on the ticket?
This is Tristan's character's magic show, so I will let him say the title.
The title reads, Quinten Quinn's Escomatag.
Is this like a Cirque du Soleil night?
Hey, Donnie, you heard anything about this Quinn guy?
Around that, I'm going to go back in the bar. I want to finish my drink.
Yep.
Is he any good?
I don't really hear about I mean, it's kind of assumed if they got a show here that they're half decent. So, got it. My accent with this guy is all over the map.
It's okay. That's one of his charms.
Oh yeah, he's well-rounded, very cultured.
Yep.
I would say he's got to know his shit if he's got a theater here. That's pretty stiff competition.
Fair enough.
James, you got a ticket for this too?
Yeah.
Hey, let me see those.
Don't trust him.
I'm just going to hold it up. I'm not handing it.
Those are VIP section.
They are?
Oh, shit.
Y'all are at the same table.
Well, I guess I get more of these fruity little drinks then.
Hey, you better slow down.
I don't know, if I was at a magic show, I'd want to be pretty lit.
That's fair. I'll take another one.
All right. And finally, we're going to say that time runs on. You three, I assume, go to the theater. The two of you together. You meet them there.
Yep.
At a table. Sitting at your table.
So you see a man, he's wearing, he looks kind of disheveled. He's entirely bald. He is bald. What you would notice is you notice some sharp blue eyes, but other than that, what you see is he's wearing a bright pink suit with a pink tie, and he's wearing like a blue undershirt with matching his blue shoes, like dark blue. He's just kind of sitting there like fingers intertwined, kind of waiting, looking around nervously.
I'm going to lean over to James as we're walking in, and I'd be like, did he just come from an 80s bar mitzvah?
I don't know what a bat mitzvah is, but I would say he came from something. Howdy, friend. I think this is my seat.
Oh, you were so right. I apologize. And he'll get up and kind of move. And I was won over. Well, hi. You guys are coming in with the crowd. I seem to have beaten it. Have you guys? I got this ticket, and I came in today. Have you guys heard anything about him?
I mean, I've heard he's got to be pretty good if he's around here.
Yeah. We don't really know much about him.
Yeah. He likes to use big words on his tickets.
I saw that. Does any of you know what that means?
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Y'all think it's French or something?
Probably.
Is that supposed to make it sound fancy?
Dorothy's gonna come in and she's gonna be like, look at the table, turn around, making sure she's at the right table, and then she's gonna sit down. Oh, I love your suit.
Thank you. I do as well. I'm glad you noticed it.
What's your name?
It's hard not to notice.
Well, my name is Quinten.
Quinten. Sounds familiar.
Wait. Looking back and forth through the ticket. Are you the magician?
No, if I had a show here, I wish I was. No, if I had a show here, I think I'd do it a little bit differently.
Oh.
But no, a coincidence, I guess.
How did you get the ticket? Did you just Google your name?
Well, funny enough, I was invited to come here through some of my parents, and I decided to. They paid for the ticket themselves.
They pay for the suit too?
No, this I bought myself.
Wow. It's verbose.
I like to think it's a attention grabber.
Definitely is.
Well, you seem like a fine motley lot. How did you all get your tickets, I guess, if you asked me?
Stroke of luck.
Friend gave it to me.
One of the competitors today at the tournament going on across the hall, he had a little accident, and so I fixed him up a bit, and he got me a ticket.
Fixed him up in a good way or a bad way?
Oh, yeah, it was just a little dislocation in his arm.
What type of competition is that?
Oh, mixed martial arts?
Oh, okay. Oh. You're right. You know what? None of my business.
Oh, well, I mostly do medic now.
At that moment, the lights all dim and the lights on the stage come shooting up. The crowd, it fits about 150 people in there. In the front rows, it's all tables. that have like 4 seats. It's little like high top tables. And like all these multiple colors like shoot up. Clearly it's a smaller venue, but it's very, very nice. All the walls are black. There's some lovely red velvet curtains.
And then as those lights dim, there's actually a spotlight that appears at your guys' table. And he goes, I do apologize for the misleading, but hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Temptation. And as he kind of stands up and he starts like getting a little bit bigger and walking between tables. And more importantly, my name is Quinten Quinn, and I'm glad to bring you to Quinten Quinn's Escomatage. What you are about to see tonight might just shift something wonderful inside of you. Now, you may be asking yourself, how could this be any different than any of the other shows I've seen? Well, let's just say the jokes may not be as good, but the meat and potatoes of it, well, that will leave you more fulfilled than you could believe. So, pay attention. Things might not always be what they seem. After that, then like the lights kind of dim back down in the audience as he heads up onto the stage.
Holy fucking shit.
What a hoot. He really
There
got
is
us.
something.
So you start doing some magic tricks, yes?
Yeah, so he specializes in close-up magic, so he'll pull a random audience member. I think he pulls you guys up every once in a while just because you guys were at his table. And he'll just do a trick with you or have you do the trick, or he'll sometimes switch it up and like he'll be down on the stage or down in the audience doing a little bit closer, not to where everyone can see, but there are screens up showing. And so he's just kind of weaving in and out. It's a little bit different than most.
So one of those times when you're down in the audience, you're about halfway through your set and it's going pretty well. All of the lights just suddenly shutter off. All the screens go completely black. And after about 5 seconds, wherein you probably are a little disconcerted as well, Quinn, there is an amber spotlight that comes on in the middle of the stage. And standing there is a very androgynous figure wearing black pinstriped pants and a vest, a very well-fitted vest that has a chain on the midriff and a red silk shirt. They are wearing a bowler hat that has like this glorious multi-toned fire of hair curling over it. And there's a small harp tattoo under their left eye, right on their cheekbone. And in a booming, melodramatic voice, they say, "Ladies, gentlemen, and all glorious humans along the spectrum of fractured light. So sorry to interrupt such a wonderful show, but for a very, very fortunate handful of you, I present you with the opportunity of a lifetime. Your task is simple. Escape this theater alive. Unfortunately for you, this won't be quite as easy as it sounds. You'll need to contend with the hefty padlocks on the doors, all of them. And don't worry, there are keys hidden around the theater to help you with that. All you'll need to do is find them, in addition to avoiding some certain hindrances." Everyone starts to mumble. Chaos starts to kind of build a little bit as people get tense, not sure if this is a joke or not. There is a man that steps up from the middle of the theater seats behind the tables, and he looks pissed. It is very, very dark, so he picks up his cell phone, shines the flashlight towards the stage at this androgynous figure, and the glow of his cell phone screen illuminates his angry, middle-aged face, and he demands answers. What are you? No one signed up for this shit. Is this some kind of escape room? Like, Quinten, what is this?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the higher-ups had said there might be something like this, so how about we go ahead and leave?
Okay, but are we gonna like die? Is that like real funny? Like, ha, 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 ha. And as he starts to heckle and get increasing in his rage, there is a flash of shadow over the light. And you see what looks like, make a perception check, everybody, please. That would be wits investigation.
4.
Do sevens count?
No, it's
No.
8, 9s, and 10s, and 10s are rerolls.
Nothing.
3.
Yeah, I got a 3-2.
3 and 4. Okay, so Dorothy is probably too busy, like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
she's
on?
freaking out.
Yeah. And the three of you can see in this light, like the screen light of his behind, you see this shadow, and it looks like very, very tall and slender. And its like fingers are really more like long claws. If you could differentiate between shadow and flesh, which you can't, it's just this black, elongated, horrible, spindly fingers. And there's a quick wish of air that you can almost feel from your seats. And blood splatters across the people next to him. And the cell phone goes clattering to the ground.
Oh, fuck no.
People around him start screaming. And Harper, that's their name, claps. One solid clap that seems to echo around the theater and stop everyone in their tracks. It is completely pitch black again now that the cell phone is dropped, except for the amber spotlight on them. It is so rude of me not to introduce myself. I am Harper, and I can assure you, my unimaginable seriousness is matched only by my impending excitement. They snap their fingers, and above them, 3 keys appear in like a semicircle rainbow over their head. In short, 3 keys for 3 exits. The doors will be open for approximately 30 seconds after they're unlocked. May the best teams win. Stay alive if you can. And for God's sake, they pout. Make it entertaining, my darlings. They clap again, and the lights go to black. It is now pitch dark in this theater.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, no. I do not like this.
He's already on stage. He's running towards one of those keys.
They're gone.
Fuck.
The second the lights went out, they disappeared.
Okay.
Is this real? What's going on?
Dude, this is not what I fucking signed up for. I didn't even sign up for anything. What am I saying?
Quinten. I mean,
Yeah, where'd the magic guy go?
I whip out my phone and try and turn on my light.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. I'll let you do that.
Cool.
Free action. A lot of people are doing the same thing.
Yep.
Roll perception. The guy was in the middle of the house, right?
Oh. Yeah. I forgot what perception was.
Wits investigation.
I got a 4 again.
Jesus Christ, you and your luck.
2.
nothing.
Atlas is too busy freaking out.
Okay. Okay.
Quinten is zeroed in. It is his life in danger.
You notice with a 4, that's a pretty good roll. Around where that guy was, people are starting to stampede toward the back exit, the foyer at the back of the house, in the where the theater is, right? Back of the house. The more light there is, the more screaming you hear from that area.
Okay. I guess, are you guys still sitting at the table?
Yeah, I'd say I just stood up.
Yeah, like stood up a few steps away.
He's gonna see you, and I guess for the just the fact that he was at your table, he's gonna basically look at you, point at you, to throw your phone away. And as he's coming back he's running towards the table, he's gonna check under that stair, see if anything's there.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Nope.
turn it off.
And then he's gonna look back at where the mass of people is, and he's gonna say, "There's an exit in the back. Shall we?"
They're screaming and beating on the door and trying to get out. There's this thick padlock of black chains just wound around the doors.
Post haste. Shall
Yeah,
we?
that's not something I want to be a part of.
Yep. Let's go.
He's gonna run. He's gonna start scouring backstage. He's gonna go to his room. He's gonna.
Okay, where are you going first? So let's talk about the layout of the theater a little bit. Okay, so Quinten is the only one that would know this, right? Because I'm assuming none of you have been here before.
Nope.
Okay, so like I said, the theater holds about 150 people. It's kind of a cross between a typical auditorium and a black box theater. So it's not huge. It is very modern, very nice. The stage is not super large. There is a substantial amount of wing space because it is a venue where traveling acts come in, right? So there's quite a bit of backstage and wing space. And then you go further back and you have the hallway of dressing rooms and such. And then you keep going backwards and you have like storage and such. You know that there are 3 exits. One in the foyer at the back. And I'm counting like all the doors in the foyer on a strip as like one entrance or exit, essentially.
Okay.
You got that. You've got an area, the backstage door, which leads to like the alley very at the back of the building. And then you've got a fire exit that goes like on the other side of the house that leads in the backstage wing area on the other side. So dressing room area / storage exit to the back alley. You've got like another exit that's more for like unloading sets and stuff into the wings. And then you've got in the foyer, which is the main entrance and exit for audience.
Okay.
Okay.
I think first he's going to look backstage.
Okay.
Like just scouring
How are
that
you
area.
looking in the dark? Y'all are in pitch black, right?
He has a lighter. So every once in a
Why
while
don't you talk about this in character
Okay.
a little bit?
There seems to be an issue with the lights. If they come on, the more the screams seem to appear. I'm going to look back here. Or actually, I'm going to have you all look back here. I'm going to go check in the backstage dressing room areas.
So just to be clear, you have no idea what the fuck is going on?
No.
Wow, that's fucking great.
Where do you mean you're going somewhere?
I'm trying to find a key.
Okay, but did you guys see that guy just like...
Yes, we know.
We're not going to do lights, and it might be best to try to keep it down.
Okay.
We don't know what this thing is or how it's hurting us.
You can hear people screaming and the sound of flesh rending and blood just spattering from the back of the house where the main exit is.
So let's hurry up.
Dorothy's gonna grab onto the your sleeve.
So you've noticed at this point, where it was pink, it is now like a deep purple with a white undershirt, like it changed throughout the show.
Like, is that like part of the, like that's a magic trick?
That was part of the act, but it never got to it.
Okay. Well, she'll notice in the light, I promise.
And it's fine.
So Atlas, he's definitely got a lighter in his pocket, so he's gonna... It's just like a little big one.
Yeah.
So he's gonna strike it, but keep his hand kind of around it to dampen some of the light, but just enough where maybe he can kind of see at
To
least
search?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of looking for. So actually, question: Are the like red exit emergency lights on?
Yes, they are. Thank you so much for asking. They are indeed. So you guys haven't gone to where there are like more bright exit signs because right now most of the light in the house is coming from people on their phones and such and flashlights from their phones. But if you stop and think about it, yep, there are absolutely glowing red lights above the doors
Okay.
that say exit.
So as he backtrack a step, as he's searching for his lighter, he's gonna notice there's red out of the corner of his eye. Look to be like blood, and no, it's actually an exit light. Mm-hmm. And start kind of being like, guys, light.
Someone take that down. The key might be inside. Just a thought.
I'm tall.
Please grab it.
He's gonna
Okay.
reach up and
Roll me Dex and Athletics.
sure.
Or you could do strength, I guess, if you're trying to rip it from the wall. And Dorothy, I need you to roll me a willpower check. Resolve composure. Dorothy doesn't do well in the dark.
Oh,
Dorothy.
interesting.
I got a 1 success.
You got one?
Just to like, he's very tall, so he's just kind of lifted up and rattle it a
So
little bit.
you're gonna need more leverage because right now it's like right at the top of your reach, so you can't get a good like leverage on it. You're gonna need to get some help getting higher enough that you can pull.
Okay.
And it is making quite a clatter.
Yikes. As if there's something in it, like shaking a Christmas present.
It's just really loud.
Wonderful. Magic guy. Grab something for me to stand on.
He's just going to run up and try to use both of their weights and pull them both down.
No, it's a height thing, not a weight thing.
Okay. Is there anything like that I can remember backstage?
Like
What?
Like a step stool of some sort or
a
anything
chair.
There
like,
probably is. It's a distance. It's not going to be near a door.
like that? Too far. He's going to also try to jump up and pull it down.
Okay, Dex Athletics or Strength and Athletics, depending on how you want to approach it.
I got 2.
You got 2? You are barely keeping it together, but you
I'm
are
still holding
damn
on
near
tight.
a meltdown. Yep, you're a tightly wound spring.
Okay. I got a 3.
3? That's enough. So you can see Atlas like pulling and making this like clattering sound as he tries to yank. And so you pull it off. And for that moment that you pull off the front of it, the bright red light just shines back. The good news is you do find a key in the sign.
I'm grabbing it and moving.
Do you like high numbers or low numbers?
Could I do a bit of a reaction since my hand's already up there?
Like what?
Can I like panic and just be like, and try to like smack, like try to like hit the light bulb and break it?
Absolutely. Strength and brawl, baby.
Can I argue dexterity since I'm trying to do it?
Hell nah. You're breaking something.
Okay, let me.
High numbers or low numbers, Tristan?
I would love some high numbers.
A 1 success on a 1 die. He's not
Okay,
strong
you
boy.
do. You also take 1 damage from the glass in your hand.
That's fine. He's fine.
Do we want to talk about how
shatter it.
damage works?
What did you say? High?
Do we want? High.
High? Okay, tell me where each of you are in relation to this backstage exit sign.
I'm wherever Quinten is.
Okay, so you're right next to him as he is pulling the exit sign above the door. James?
I'd say I'm a little far behind because everything's moving so quickly.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to keep up. So they all like ran, and I'm kind of like brisk walking behind.
Okay.
So I just was like stretched out in front of the door, but then I'm assuming cut my hand. With the
Oh,
bolt.
yeah.
So I've
bleeding.
pulled down my arms and I'm like holding my shirt on my hand.
Yep.
But I'm right in front of the door.
Yep. Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh shit!
What's initiative again?
Initiative, you've got an initiative modifier that you add.
It is your dex.
you roll a
plus
D10.
composure plus speed.
I got a 12.
Wait, no, dex plus composure.
I got a 9.
Okay, 1 sec.
1 sec, let me roll.
Okay. So Dorothy's at a 9.
Yes.
Haha, I got
Quinten?
a 13.
13.
Roll off, you two.
5. Beat that.
I didn't.
Damn
1.
it. Wait, that's
Okay.
good.
What did James get?
12.
Ooh.
So Quinten, Atlas, James, then Dorothy.
Or the whatever this is,
Or the whatever the thing is.
the shadow entity.
The Hat Man.
It's the hat man. It's the tall man. Okay. So it is absolutely going first. Damn it. What is your defense?
Mine?
Yours.
What the fuck?
You're in the back.
Okay. Defense is 2.
You feel the hair on your neck start to stand up as this swash of red light just floods over your face for a second until the clatter of glass shattering and Atlas's muffled like grunt of pain as glass shards embed in his hand. Ooh. You are slashed across your back. You take 3 lethal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yikes.
Jessica.
I know, y'all are in the big boy games.
My first aid kit ain't gonna fix that.
So you hear, I assume, a cry of pain.
Yeah. It's a big old, it's a manly cry.
It's a manly bellow.
Go ahead and do that for us.
Like a grizzly bear.
Yeah, let's hear that. Let's hear that.
You want to hear it?
Yeah,
go
I want to
ahead.
hear that. So manly, so cowboy.
bear.
That barely registered on the sound.
Probably for the best.
Okay, so you can hear the shred of his shirt and then his flesh just get wrenched as blood spatters. He cries out in pain, and you can see in the like dim light that just kind of is dying this shadow creature.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Atlas is 100% pressing himself against the door, trying to be as flat and unnoticeable as possible. He's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Quinten.
Seeing Atlas pressed against the door, I don't know the name yet, but he's going to be like, move, please. And he's going to put the key in and open the door.
Okay, that's your action?
Can I do more?
Nope.
No, then yes.
Yeah. Okay, so there is a bit. How are you seeing the padlock without the light?
He's gonna, I guess,
Feel for it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, so when we had the light, I
Yes.
think he's going to try to approximate where it was and
Big,
try to.
thick black chain. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a dexterity check. What's the equivalent of like sleight of hand?
The equivalent. Oh.
Yeah.
Larceny.
No, you're putting a key in a lock. So it wouldn't really.
It wouldn't be athletics or brawl.
No,
Dexterity?
Yeah,
dexterity and something.
well,
I mean, you could probably argue larceny because you're
I'm
trying.
gonna
it's almost
argue.
Like, yeah,
please
that's fine.
let me argue.
I'll let you argue larceny.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're so welcome. How benevolent I am.
So benevolent. I got a 3. A 3.
3. Okay, yeah, that's good. You hear a click. Atlas.
If I was pressed up against the door and he just opened the door, would I fall out of the door?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fall on my ass.
Yep. Atlas falls on his ass, and you hear.
Just a cry? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we were waiting for something else.
This is a serious podcast. Let's do some sound effects, please.
He's already like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Perfect. James.
Yeah, so I think, almost an immediate reaction to getting slashed is he's just going to turn around and swing wildly in the dark.
Okay.
Old man fighting the cat.
Yeah.
What is James?
That old? How old is he?
You got to ask him, don't you?
Fair enough.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Fuck you. Okay.
He's old enough to have a baller-ass mustache.
He acts like he's 100.
Okay, you make a blind swing in the dark. Let's roll some strength brawl, baby. That's
1.
oh great.
Yeah, baby.
Then, hey, your fist goes flying through nothing.
Yeah, so now that he's done that, he realizes it's probably smarter to run.
So you use your movement.
Yeah,
Run
I'm
out
just
the
going to
door?
run for the door.
Yeah, you make it through. Dorothy.
After she just got done almost shitting herself, she's going to also run.
Run for the door?
Because the door's open, like wide open. At
Yes,
this
it
point.
is.
Yes, I'm going to run.
My body's a doorstop.
On the
They're
ground.
just on the ground. They're having to like run over you.
Wait, you're on the ground still?
Well, I didn't get a chance to stand up.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to run over to...
So you're going to use your...
I'm on my ass
action.
in the doorway.
Okay, well, still going to like run over to like at least help you up.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, so Dorothy uses her action to help Atlas up.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And okay. The light from the afternoon cracks into the door.
I thought it was evening. I thought
It is.
was
Sorry,
8
you're
o'clock.
right. It's not afternoon, it's evening. But there are a bunch of street lights out in the street.
Fudge.
It is a very vibrant nightlife city. So, bunch of light through the door. And you can see a shadow.
Already outside? Or still inside?
Oh, no, it's inside because the light is coming through the doorway. So, in the light of the doorway reflected on the ground, you can see long, spindly fingers.
I'm so glad Dorothy picked me up.
Yeah, but Dorothy's still. Oh, no, Quinten's last.
I imagine Quinten like opened the door and then Atlas falls.
Yeah.
He goes running by, then Dorothy goes and he's like turns around saying
Yep.
he's like the last one.
What's your defense?
4.
You bitch.
Wits and dexterity. Those are my highest too. It's lowest of them.
Okay, fine.
Get fucked.
God.
I just rolled 2 10s. Which
Oh my god.
and so you got 3 lethal, my dude.
Nice knowing Quinten.
Join the club.
This one slashes across your belly.
Damn it.
Oh no, he's gonna.
My suit.
Your suit is shredded. Your beautiful suit.
Gorgeous.
shredded.
Absolutely
So it's now
gorgeous. It was a
red.
nice, it was, well,
Yeah.
it was a nice deep purple with like a white undershirt.
But now
and
it's a red purple.
yeah, with white shoes too, with a little bit of blood dripping on
Yeah.
them, I'm assuming.
great.
God damn it.
It's really great. If only you had strong, powerful abs to reflect knife blades.
If only.
I think that's a merit in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Merit?
That's called strong back, not strong.
You have abs on your back.
Creative interpretation.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shut the door, please. He's gonna, am I next?
Yep.
He's gonna run out and try to start shutting that motherfucking door.
You can hear people behind running for the door. The door is only open for 30 seconds, if you'll recall.
Okay.
You still shut the door?
Is the thing still there?
Probably.
Does it look like it's getting closer?
I mean, the thing is, there's no signs of the thing going outside of the theater.
Then he'll wait. I don't know if I can hold an action, but he'd wait until if it started stepping closer like it was going to leave, he'd shut the door then. But he'll leave it open, I guess.
Let's talk about this in character.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have 30 seconds. Should we shut it or...
Alice is going to slam the door shut.
Hell yeah.
This man is currently panicking. So the thing that just attacked 2 people, he's just going to slam the door on the thing.
Okay. Atlas slams the door and you hear people screaming in dismay and then horrible sounds behind the door. And 2 of you are bleeding profusely.
Do I still have the key by chance or did it go bye-bye?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Dorothy's gonna walk up to Quinten and go, "Oh, well, what a shame! In reference to your suit, as like I'm trying to like with my little first aid kit, trying to help mend a little bit.
Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate the help. Why did you bring a first aid kit to a magic show?
I'm always ready.
You guys don't have a first aid kit?
Oh, good, more the merrier.
Yeah, that's nice. But I feel like this is a little bit not first aid kit and band-aids, more like hospital and surgery.
How deep is it?
Are there...
A 3 lethal deep would probably be pretty substantial, like stitches required.
There are no hospitals on this side, right?
Nope. It's on the other.
Okay. Well, if we do need a hospital, we are going to have to go to the workers' side.
I'm going to call 911.
Good idea.
Okay. Do you like high numbers or low numbers?
Low numbers.
Okay. There is, as you pick up your phone and begin to dial, there is kind of a weird flash that happens on your phone. And then you hear a familiar voice saying, 911, what is your emergency, darling?
That doesn't sound like an operator.
Click. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, that would be great to figure out, but I don't think standing in the alleyway of the place that you guys just got like half murdered in, we definitely shouldn't hang out here.
There are still people in the building.
And there's nothing we can do for them. So
We can open the damn door.
I don't think it
They-
will, but you can give it
I'm
a
going to
shot.
try the door.
Well, they said the door is like 30 seconds or something.
The door opens.
Door opens.
You see carnage. There's just a bunch of shredded bodies on the other side.
Nope. Alice is going to try to shut the door.
He's just going back away slowly.
You still hear screams, but they're few and far between now.
What was that, Quinten?
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I have no idea.
Didn't you say during the show that something like this might happen? What did you mean by that?
Well, I was trying to calm down the crowds in case it was some sort of stunt, but clearly it wasn't. Now, I am bleeding. Did you get hit?
Yeah.
We are going to go to a hospital. There's nothing else we can do for them.
Oh, nearest hospital is, and then I'm going to start walking because she would know.
Okay. You start walking. On your way around the other, so you start walking in that direction, and then through the other exit on the other side of the building, you're going to intercept another person that's like coming out. They're holding their shoulder, kind of like and limping a little bit, and you can hear them muttering to themselves. You can't really like differentiate features just yet because they're still pretty far down.
Hey, come over here.
Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
How poor are they that have not patience?
I don't think this is Shakespeare in the Park. There's something wrong with that guy.
Do you get closer?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, you can see a like willowy builded person. They have quite long hair. They appear to be feminine. They're wearing like a long kind of trench coat that looks like it's seen better days. Their hands are sticky with blood as they try and hold the wound close on their shoulder.
I'm going to start walking up faster, trying to assess the situation for their wound.
Are you the only one that made it out?
Nothing can come of nothing.
What's your name?
Puck.
Puck.
And Puck, how did you make it out?
How far that little candle throws its beams.
I think he might have a concussion.
There's something wrong up there.
What's that, guys?
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Was that right? Does anyone? That sounds like Shakespeare, actually. Like, that was a joke, but that actually sounds. Dude. Okay.
No legacy is so rich as honesty.
We are going to the hospital.
it.
Would you care to join?
So shines a good deed in a naughty world.
Where the fuck are you getting this from?
Someone.
What's
Well,
done
dangerous
can't
class.
be undone.
All right. Well, I'm going to start moving.
Yep. You can follow us. Puck.
I want to walk up closer and with my flashlight, I have a tiny flashlight, and I'm checking to see if if they're responding or anything.
They are not concussed. They're getting a little pale because they're losing blood from their shoulder.
Okay.
And clearly she wrenched her knee.
Okay, I
Which is why
start.
she's limping.
I'm applying pressure to the wound, so I'm touching the area.
She looks at you gratefully.
Surprisingly, not the weirdest night of my life.
Really?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, sorry. And he's like rubbing his temples as he's walking and like muttering to himself. He's just like, okay, wasn't me or any. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Just go to the hospital.
The devil can cite scripture for his purpose.
You have an off switch?
Hey, she will immediately shut up. Like her jaw will just clamp shut and she will like look very embarrassed and like all of her body language shrinks in on itself.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean it like that.
Hey, it's
I'm sorry.
okay. It's okay. And I'm gonna grab the smaller of her back and like shuffle her with us.
Yeah, let's just head out.
She won't respond, but she'll go along with you. Okay.
Alrighty, do we see anything on our walk to the hospital?
You do not. You do not at all. Everything is like very typical, except it seems a little more quiet than usual. How many of you have been here for a little bit? Like, if you've been here for a few nights, you would know nightlife is usually pretty, as the kids would say, bussin'. And it's not.
All right. I think it's been a good evening, guys.
We should just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Plotted the age groups in here.
And it's fairly quiet. It's almost like people are giving you a wide berth, although they're not looking like there's not any acknowledgement that you're there.
How many people are on the sidewalks?
Not a lot. You're not in the part of town that necessarily has a lot of foot traffic. Okay.
Behind us, I think every once in a while, Quinten's going to be looking back. Are there still people coming out or nothing?
Not that you can roll perception.
Watch me now roll bad.
Good. About time.
1. God damn it.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Damn it.
So, Puck, did you see anything in there?
Modest doubt is called the beacon of the wise.
Okay.
She's going to kind of like stand away from you and lean away.
Anyone else see anything in there?
Only things I'll be seeing in my nightmares for the next 100 years.
In time, we hate that which we often fear.
Often.
That's very compelling, Puck.
So you walk up to the hospital, and it is like very, very quiet. There is a woman at the hospital desk, like at the front, and she looks over at you and her eyes kind of widen. can I help you?
Hello. Yes, we've had a bit of an accident over at the casino. I don't know how many other people are gonna be coming in. But
What kind of accident?
we aren't too sure. We couldn't call the cops or anything. But here are and I'm gonna discuss in medical sense what is wrong with them.
Oh, nice.
Lacerations amongst the stomach and back.
Yeah, whatever Tristan says. And then I'm gonna turn towards or point to Puck, and I'm gonna say, we think that she might have some sort of concussion. She isn't showing any visible signs, but it might be a brain hemorrhage or.
She shakes her head.
Puck does, or the
Puck does.
Okay.
Puck shakes her head and then kind of sinks into herself even more and pulls her coat up kind of around her face.
Atlas kind of like puts his finger up to get the attention. It's like, it wasn't the casino. It was that theater with the magic shows and stuff.
Okay, can I get all of your names really quickly? And then the two of you that are wounded, she's going to take you to a room immediately.
Yes, I'm Dorothy Martin. I was the medical assistant at the tournament that is at the casino. Here are my credentials.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, here are my credentials.
Okay. She'll get like your names.
I'm Atlas. There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
Yeah, take care of the other people. Yep.
Absolutely. So she'll immediately get started on some paperwork. And as you two are waiting in the waiting room, I assume you go to the same room?
All of us?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably want to keep an eye on them too.
Yeah, she sends you all to the same room.
Interesting.
You hear that, like, as soon as you all enter the room, Puck, like, goes and sits in the corner on the floor and, like, tentatively rubs her knee. And you hear that, like, knock, that doctor's knock that they do before they enter a room.
Is in anticipation.
And you see an androgynous figure wearing a lab coat and a bowler hat come into the room, holding a clipboard and looking very stern. The tattoo of the harp under their cheek has changed color. It is now a vibrant blue. Oh my goodness! What happened?
Oh my lord. I'm going to hit the wall in fear. Or not, like, I'm going to stand towards the wall.
Mm-hmm.
We're at a bad magic show, and this person came on the stage, and then the lights went out.
Tell me about this person. Please tell me about this person. They sound fascinating. They pull up that stool, that rolly stool, and cross their legs and like swoosh back their doctor's coat like a cape.
Cool hat, moderately dressed.
Yeah, I feel like we should kind of focus on the people that are kind of bleeding out.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They aren't
no
fine.
doctor.
They have major lacerations.
I'm no doctor, but I know when someone's bleeding out.
Fine. Sit there, if you would. Exam table. This will be easier if the three of you are together. They gesture to Puck.
I'll sit down.
Puck's eyes just get wide and she just stares.
So,
He very
Quinten?
hesitantly sits down.
Excellent. Quinten, James, and...
How do you know their names if they
Well, you
didn't
told
tell-
the lady at the front desk, did you not?
Okay.
How are you
We
going
run a very professional operation here.
Sorry, I don't really hang out at the doctor's office much.
Speaking of operation, you have no equipment to do anything to help them here.
Shh, Dorothy. I've got it. Trust me. They are going to beckon with a finger to Puck, and she like looks at you all very puzzled. Like, should I do this?
I think as subtle as he can, Quinten's going to go no and then close his eyes and kind of go back into a nod, but with like gritted teeth into a smile.
She like slowly sits on the exam table and that wax paper crinkles as all of you shift uneasily. And then Harper is going to like start humming and throwing open cabinet doors. And they're going to grab like medical guys and tape and cotton balls and swabs and just random shit from the cabinets as they're like humming. They grab a tongue depressor and they go to Quinten and they're like, open up, sweetheart. Do you want to feel better?
Maybe not, but we'll see. And he'll very reluctantly, not very wide, open his mouth.
Good. And they grab your cheeks and they forcibly put the tongue depressor in and then push down your tongue. And then they're going to actually like and blow into your mouth. As they do, you feel this like seeping cold, like, you know, icy hot that's like hot and cold at the same time. That's what you feel like spreading from your throat down to your torso, to your limbs, and you start to feel the wounds on your stomach mend. It hurts like a bitch. Like you can actually feel it scarring as it does. It won't be pretty, but you'll have a wonderful story.
On that note, Atlas is definitely dipping into the bathroom. That's attached, and you hear a little.
Save some for me, darling. They call. Next is gonna be Puck.
I'm gonna.
They do the same thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't lay a finger on her.
Do you want me to heal her or not?
What are you doing?
Shh, Dorothy, I told you I have this. You really should start trusting people more. Puck, she's going to wince, but kind of like open her mouth a crack as she looks at you and down at your stomach, which is clearly kind of healing. Same thing, tongue down, and Puck starts like groaning a little bit. James, are you ready?
Hey, how much is this gonna cost us, Doc?
Why do you ask?
Oh my god. Oh shit.
God damn it.
It's always great.
I think I'm all right.
It will cost you unbiased listening to the proposal that I will make.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty biased to you already, so
Are you sure?
I'm all right.
It's going to offer you quite the disadvantage in the next challenge.
Challenge?
What do you mean next challenge?
Unbiased listening.
All right, fine.
Thank you, James. And they're going to, tongue depressor, tongue down. And you feel that horrible icy hot feeling mending your back. It tightens and burns. They clap their hands. Now, I need to take you to a place first. Will you go with me?
Is this where I start listening?
Not quite. We have to get there first. You're not the only ones I'm making the proposal to, you see.
How many?
Bathroom door cracks open. You hear, what the fuck? Where are we going?
I promise no harm will come to you in this location.
Do we have a choice if we want to go or not?
About to be my exact question.
The three of you don't. I mean, the two of you haven't received anything from me, so.
How did you do that? I'm looking over Puck and the other two, and these
My
wounds.
dear, you attended a magic show.
Oh, whoa! It's all smoke and mirrors. This is you. You fix them. These wounds, they look like they've been healed for years. These scarring.
Let's just say I'm the smoke and they're the mirrors.
Ooh, shivers.
Now, are you ready to go?
I guess I don't have a choice.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where they say you have a choice, but you really don't. It's like when a cop tells you to come with them.
How astute of you. All right. If you would all get in a circle with me and hold hands.
Sure.
Come, time's wasting. They throw off the doctor's coat and now you can see like they have a cape on underneath.
Oh my god.
Alice is putting out his hands. He's like, I couldn't get worse. Okay.
I gingerly accept.
Yeah, I'll grab on.
Hesitantly and tentatively, he'll grab.
Everyone close your eyes. I'm just kidding. You didn't need to do any of that. I can just teleport you. And then they snap their fingers.
Oh my God.
And you are in what looks like a circular stone room. There are, dramatically and gothically, torches on the wall in different colors of flame. There is a dais at the top on the north side, in which there are some shadowy figures. There are precisely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadowy figures up at the top, looking very authoritatively down. And you notice as you look around, somehow all of your features are obscured. The only person you can see clearly is Harper. And they are at the top of the dais now, after they dropped you off. They appear in another amber spotlight, top of the dais. They are in front of these 5 shadowy figures, and they clap their hands once again. You can hear other people around you murmuring things. You cannot discern how many, who they are, where they are, anything. But when Harper claps, everything stops. Now, how lucky are all of you? You have been invited to the Gamblers' Congress. It is the opportunity of a lifetime, I guarantee it. Should you wish to participate in our little tournament, the lovely folk up here will grant you one boon of your choosing. No holds barred, death, dismemberment, resurrection, all the things are open to you should you only win. Teams are, of course, welcome. Some of you can have greater numbers in teams than others, as some of you are a little more potent than the others. That may not make sense to all of you, but trust me, it will in time. Let me think. What else did I need to cover? Oh, yes! Each challenge has been decided by one of the lovely members up here. So, should you acquiesce to join our tournament, you will get more information. Should you decline, you will have your memory thoroughly scrubbed and you will be taken back to your hotel room as a reward for surviving the earlier challenge.
How's Atlas, little fuzzy brain?
Oh, very fuzzy brain, yeah. This seems like a fun story.
Any like deja vu? Just throwing that out there.
No.
Fuck yeah, good. Okay.
No deja vu.
A reward? A boon? What?
Whatever your heart desires, I can assure you, the fine gentlefolk up here have the ability to grant you damn near anything.
And how many winners?
There's a question that I'm not going to answer until I have your agreement.
What do you mean by anything?
Did I stutter? I mean, darling Dorothy, anything.
I'm in.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm in.
I'm in.
I suppose.
Wonderful. I'll get the paperwork to you. We'll get everything signed, and then your challenges will begin in the morning. Get some good sleep. And please don't disappoint us. What about Puck? What about Puck? Puck nods. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. You finished the first session of Temptation.
Hooray!
I don't feel that happy about it, actually.
I'm scared. Thank you for listening to Chance Die, A special thanks to my lovely husband, Mark, for all the composition of our music, his technical wizardry, and of course, for putting up with all of our shenanigans, especially me. Also, another thank you to Gabby, who plays Dorothy, for lending us her graphic design expertise. And naturally, a huge thank you to our audience. We would not be able to do this without all of you. So thank you for listening. And join us next time on Chance Die.